This is my new video for Save the Minnows 39. I don't just talk about minnows or upload other people's videos. I believe in what I practice, what I preach. I've decided to build my own aquarium, a 55-gallon tank. Got it for actually $1 a gallon, $55 for a 55-gallon tank. I was on sale last week up at Petco in Pittsfield. A very select, I can't house a lot of minnows in here because they need a lot of space to swim. You know, a lot of minnows will die, be used as feeder fish or live bait, but the fact that I could save maybe between 4 and 10 minnows from this horrible fate means a lot to me. This is my aquarium that I've designed. Unfortunately, you can't see the plant life and the sand and the gravel and the underwater landscape I've built because I just added the water about 4 hours ago. It's a large tank. I put sand and gravel in there. Gravel obviously underneath the filter pump to prevent any sand from getting in it. And it takes about anywhere from 10 to 24 hours for the water to clear. Then I can start the pump. So I'll probably be getting my select few minnows on Tuesday. I was hoping to get them tomorrow, but I'm hoping to get about between 4 and 6 about 6 minnows, maybe 2 comets, depending on what seems reasonable. This is an air pump. Obviously, it has to be mounted above the level of the aquarium. If it's below, power goes off, water could siphon down, and also the airflow quality is much better when it's about 5 inches above the tank. This is not a permanent shelf, it's just a simple board with some strings that hang from a piece of trim. It's kind of how the window washers work, you know. It's very simplistic, very easy, it's movable, it's portable, I can adjust it. I've got 4 different airlines. This is a deluxe air pump. It came in a kit. I got the whole kit for less than a few $100s. I got everything, the heater, the pump, the filter, everything came in a big box that I could barely fit in my car. I've got 4 airlines that go to this. There's actually 4 different there's 4 airlines and that go into this tank. 4 air circuits that aerate the tank. There's an air stone on this where my finger is pointing. You can't see it. In the center, there's about a 12-inch bubbler bar, which requires 2 air supply lines and then another air stone. So I've got 4 air circuits. You can't see much here. And the filtration pump, a dual-stage filtration pump. And then there's also, but you can't see it well, there's also, you can't see anything in here because the quality is so poor. Well, there's a tank heater. You can see it kind of mounted right there. Cold water fish don't really need a heater, but it's advised to maintain temperature so the minnows are happy. And notice it's sitting on a stand. You know, people spend hundreds of dollars for aquarium stands, but I'm a handyman. Why spend that? This is a wooden platform and base I built out of some old scrap wood lying around. And it's took me about an hour to fabricate it. It's pretty industrial. You know, 2x6 lumber with some trim board and some milk crates that I got from, you know, behind a grocery store, stacked about 3 rows of 3, 9 of them equidistant, and then some skirting. So this gives adequate support, and it's actually, this is precisely level. And then of course the conventional fluorescent lighting. This is the habitat tank. And eventually at some point, if I ever get wealthy enough, I might have a second tank of similar size and an aqua bridge that would connect one tank to another. The second tank would be used as a training tank where I could test my fish's intellectual capacity. If it's their choice, you know, I never force an animal to do anything. If it crosses into that tank, then it crosses into the tank of education, where I will use a feeder wand and try to see if I can teach them to do simple tricks, various other simple tricks for food, which would be the reward, but that's a future dream. The main focus here is this aquarium. I'm setting up this marine environment. The tank is cloudy. I'm hoping within the next 10 to 24 hours the water will be clear. The reason it's cloudy is because I wanted to do more than just gravel. There's gravel under the filter pump to protect any sand from getting in. There's sand on each side. So I have a mixed environment of gravel, sand, rocks, and plant life. And the tank is so big that filling it with buckets of water would have taken forever. It's almost a 60-gallon tank, so I had to use a garden hose and stirred up quite a bit of muck when I did that. It took about, I don't know, almost 20 minutes to fill the thing. So it's a big tank. So once the water is clear, I can start the pumps and aerate the tank I've got a heater going right now to bring the temperature up to optimum temperature, about 75 degrees. Thanks for watching, and this is the tank of luxury, the tank that that a few select minnows, most of the minnows at Petco will die. They'll be used as feeder fish or live bait, but if very few select, the fact that I could save maybe 5 or 6 minnows out of infinity from meeting this awful fate, they could live 5 or 6 years in my tank, and they will get to live a life of luxury. They won't have to be worried about being used as live bait or being abused, like what I've depicted in my videos. The minnows in this tank will not have to worry about being prey. They'll be with minnows of their own kind in a real community, and with a few goldfish. This is the tank of luxury. This is the tank of salvation. Thank you for watching my channel, Save the Minnows 39, and wish me luck on setting up my new aquarium.